Hello everybody. I'm feeling like videoing today because this is my second time doing it, but I'm working and I'm doing my setup, emails, blah 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 blah, just the flow of work. And I have to stop for a second because I have to honor God and how even when things are out of control, everything happens right on time. Everything happens right on time. So I was thinking about the last 2 years, which have been the worst of a 5-year downward spiral. And well, at least what felt like a downward spiral. Let me say that, because it actually turned out to be exactly what I needed to grow, to change some old thinking, some old habits and things like that. But I was thinking about my re-entry into real estate, and I have thought about, conceptualized, written down so many businesses and things that I'd like to be involved in, but the one constant for me has been real estate. My mother will tell you that I've been in this business since I was 2 years old. I dropped out of preschool, told her I wasn't going to school anymore, and she told me, in this house, you either gonna go to school or go to work. Which one you gonna do? So I told her I was going to work, and my first job was holding her flashlight. And then moving forward through life, I've always helped, and it really wasn't something that I aspired to do. But even in the previous position that I had, I didn't advertise. I didn't do a whole lot. I really didn't spend any money on marketing, but people still called me and they still trusted me in that area. And so as I knew my last position was winding down, I really began to pray and meditate and just really sit still and ask God where He wanted me to be. And you guessed it, people were calling me for houses. In full transparency, I had let my license lapse. I was literally not even thinking about it, but God knew that there was another transition coming in my life. And the early part of my life was it was showing me some things that I needed to move into this season with. But in that middle part, that ugly part that no one ever talks about, from kind of seeing where a purpose or your purpose is and actually moving through and attaining it, there's this muddy, ugly, murky middle part where stuff just happens, life just happens. And I was thinking about all of that today when I was making my calls, and I just wanted to get that out, that if you are in a business, a job that you don't like, and you've heard it before, I'm not the first person to tell you this, just start moving. Just start moving in a direction. Just start spending some time. Turn down the calls to go hang out and go do things sometimes, and literally just sit still. I was talking to a business friend of mine, and just before I left my job, she said, "Richelle, just sit still. Does that make sense?" And I was thinking, girl, you have no idea. I have been sitting stoic, still, can't move. But I needed all of that time. I needed all of those middle of the experience, murky roads, to lead me back to something that I actually get up and enjoy doing. I thank God for everybody that has supported me in this process. And I know this is a long video. I truly intended for it to be 1 minute 30 seconds max. I'm looking at 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So I'm gonna let you all enjoy the rest of your day. Just know that if you haven't received your emails or your phone calls, I'm calling because I really want to have a personal conversation with you about where you stand with your housing, any friends or family, any seminars, anything that we can work on that is mutually beneficial. I'd like to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about how I can be a part of that process. Have a good day, everybody.